Reece and his companions braved the city of the Forgotten, a place where souls fade, to rescue Trinity. Guided by a cryptic Warlock, they navigated a world where reality warped and memories dissolved. Reece, driven by desperation, shattered the city's gate, only to find himself in a desolate wasteland. The city vanished, and Trinity was nowhere to be found. Had he freed her, or irrevocably severed her connection to existence? Was Trinity lost forever, fading into the nothingness of the wasteland? What horrors were now unleashed by the breaking of the gate, and would they be able to survive them? Darkness swallowed them whole. Reece hit the ground hard, pain lancing through his body, but he barely noticed. The moment he opened the gate, something had pulled them in, dragged them deeper into the city's abyss. He forced himself to his feet, heart hammering. The others groaned nearby, shaken but alive. Juniper cursed. "Reece, what the hell did you do?" He didn't answer. He couldn't. Before them stretched a vast, endless expanse of ruins, shifting and flickering like a mirage. The city of the Forgotten was no longer a silent graveyard. It was awake, and it had noticed them. A low, guttural growl echoed through the air, sending a chill down Reece's spine. They weren't alone. A massive figure emerged from the shadows, a creature neither alive nor dead, its form flickering between solid and spectral. Its eyes, hollow pits of silver, locked onto them with a terrifying intelligence. Elias took a step back. The Guardian. Vincent unsheathed his blades. "Yeah? And what does it guard?" Elias swallowed hard. "The ones who aren't supposed to leave." The Guardian moved with unnatural speed, lunging toward them. Reece barely had time to react before a wave of force sent them scattering. He rolled, landing in a crouch, his claws digging into the cracked stone. They had no choice. They had to fight. The battle was brutal. The Guardian was unlike anything they had ever faced, its form constantly shifting, warping between past and present. It wasn't just attacking them physically, it was pulling them into their own memories. Reece blinked, and suddenly, he was no longer in the city. He was in his childhood home, the scent of pine and firewood filling his senses. And Liana was there. "Reece," she whispered, stepping closer. "You came back." His heart clenched. No, this wasn't real. He turned, forcing himself to see past the illusion, but the magic tightened around him, dragging him deeper into the past. Juniper's voice snapped him out of it. "Reece, it's not real. Fight it!" With a snarl, he tore free of the illusion just in time to dodge another attack. They had to end this, now. The Guardian staggered, flickering between existence and oblivion. Elias chanted an incantation, his voice sharp and commanding. The magic binding the creature began to unravel, but it wasn't enough. Then, the Guardian spoke. "You do not belong here." Reece took a step forward, breathing hard. "We're looking for someone." The Guardian's hollow eyes bore into him. "One who is no longer yours." Reece's chest tightened. "She's still fighting." The creature studied him, then slowly, impossibly, it smiled. "Then find her." The ground beneath them trembled. The city shifted once more. A path appeared ahead of them. They followed the path in silence, the weight of the Guardian's words lingering in the air. Every step felt heavier, every breath sharper. And then they saw it. At the end of the road stood a towering door, pulsing with Warlock magic. The air around it shimmered with power, distorting reality itself. Reece knew, without a doubt, that Trinity was behind it. Juniper exhaled. "This is it," Noah nodded, "one way or another." Reece stepped forward, placing his hand against the door. The magic burned, but he didn't pull away. Then slowly, the door began to open. The door groaned, a sound that echoed the very bones of the Forgotten City, and swung inward, revealing a swirling vortex of raw, untamed magic, beacon in the suffocating darkness. But what waited beyond the swirling chaos? Would they find Trinity as they remembered her? Or had the city's darkness twisted her into something unrecognizable? And even if they succeeded in rescuing her, could they ever truly escape the city of the Forgotten? Or would its tendrils forever bind them to its haunted death?
Hey, I am Trinity. Want to know what happens next? Then click the link in the description below and download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of Chosen by Fate, Rejected by the Alpha,